So I would say it's been nice having Alyssa home. Definitely going to miss her being here. And it's going to be sad to see her go.
I know, I can't believe it's been a month. We left December 22nd, we flew out? Yeah, December 22nd.
December 22nd, yeah.
So it's January 26th, leaving on the 27th. Right?
Like in a way, it's felt like a long time.
It felt like a long time.
But yet also like a really short time. Like,
yeah.
I can't believe like we're already here, that we're going to be going back to Wisconsin tomorrow. And she's excited to go back. She misses school and she's excited to go back. And, I'm excited for her to get back into the whole entire studies thing. And,
Yeah. And she's got big things coming this year. This semester.
Yeah.
She's got the opera.
Yep.
She's got her choir. Yeah. And her studies.
Yeah.
Don't forget the studies.
Don't forget the studies. Yeah. All right. So
that is the main purpose of being there.
Yep. So to Alyssa and all of our kids, cheers to some morning coffee.
Because I looked and it's going to be like 12 degrees when we get to Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's been higher than that.
But I just feel like that 12 degrees is just a very
because there's no wind.
It's a very different 12 degrees.
Hi, can I help you?
Picking up an order for Mary. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, that thing! Holy cow! All right, if you weren't awake yet, now you're awake now.
You can pass that to Daddy.
Don't spill it.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, at this point, it's saying we'll get there at 8:30.
8:30 tonight?
Turn right.
That's what it's saying. Leaving at 4 might be the option. I mean, at 5.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, when we left for New York, we left like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right. But that was only because we flew in.
Yeah.
So maybe the key is flying the night before or the day before.
When did
rest up, load up the car, and leave.
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
When? Yeah, this is great because there's gonna be no overnight driving. So that's a very different scenario than what we dealt with coming home.
Do you think it's possible we could make it in a trip?
It's possible.
16 hours.
Almost 17.
Go past this light.
But we have to,
stop for meals
times
and whatnot. We'll see how we're doing. I'm actually, honestly, I'm surprised that even now there's no traffic because usually.
Oh, Lou, can you set your alarm for 7 to call the school to call?
My alarm goes off at 7, so.
Oh, okay.
James, are you sick?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. I have a 7 o'clock and an 8 o'clock and an 8:30. So how many miles? 1,161 miles.
41.
41. On the bridge.
Now tell me that I'm a very
Put
good
your legs up.
passenger. My legs are up. Because
What was
the
that?
alligators, James.
Because alligators,
Look how
James.
pretty the city looks. I don't like being in this lane.
See, I never mind bridges. Well, except for that one bridge that Alyssa and I had to drive on that one time when we were in traffic and it was shaking the entire time.
It wasn't this bridge though. What
No.
bridge was that?
I don't know. I don't even know what bridge it was, but it was like that's the only time I've ever been nervous on a bridge before.
Where was that?
It was on the way from dropping back
did
from
we
dropping
drop him
Eli
off?
off in Newark.
Yeah.
So like what bridges?
The Gotham?
But I think I made a wrong turn at some place. It might have been Gothels, yeah. Because shocker, I made a wrong turn.
Amazon Prime guy, what are you doing?
Just gotta deliver our packages. We probably ordered about 14 more things.
Yeah, that was crazy. I ordered James's CD player, Alyssa, at night, and it came at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What?
That like not even like 12 hours later.
Yeah, people really can't compete with Amazon. Amazon kind of.
All of a sudden they're like stepping it up.
In Target, you pre-order something, and then you get it like 12 days after release.
James is so mad.
The camera's on?
Yes.
We're going over the George Washington.
Up over to GW. So what I'm doing right now is I'm mapping out when we get to specific cities because there is some snow in the forecast in different areas.
Okay.
So I'm just seeing like where we'll be at specific times. So
So,
I see.
FYI, we left at like a couple minutes before 5, and it's now 5:38, and we're getting out of New York.
That's great.
Isn't that amazing? 40
Yeah.
minutes.
How many hours in this trip are we going to?
We don't know. We may drive straight through because right now we're slated to get there 8:40, but we're going to be making stops. Plus there may be issues with Chicago, so we may end up staying at a hotel. But that's the thing is like we didn't book anything. We're just going to figure it out as we go. That being said, yeah. So we are slated to get to Chicago in like 12 hours.
Okay.
In 10 hours and 20 minutes there is snow.
In Chicago.
In Chicago, and like part of Indiana, where we would definitely be driving through.
Like heavy or?
It's light snow,
Okay.
but snow, and it's a huge patch of snow.
Okay.
So it's snow that we'd be in the entire. We'd be in for, let's say, the snow is actually traveling east.
Oh, so we're
So then
going
eventually
into it.
we're going into the snow.
Okay.
The good news is then once the snow passes, it passes.
Right.
And
And
it
then
comes
it's-
back.
Yeah, I think.
And then it's clear. So, to be honest, I say if we're going to stop, Ohio might be better.
The only thing is, the snow never stops.
What was that?
The snow really never stops. It's just it.
Well, it depends on what time. Like, I don't want to be.
It-
we don't want to
yeah.
be driving at night in snow.
Not only that, but just to amplify Chicago traffic, if it's going to be snowing when we're in Chicago and there's already bad traffic in Chicago, you now like put that on steroids. You know what I mean? It's going to be like really bad traffic. Which at that point then it's like we're talking about sitting in traffic for many hours. Which at that point then we're never getting to Wisconsin at a normal time anyway. But we'll keep an eye on it. That's still 10 hours away, so obviously a lot can change. Toledo itself is, that area where we stayed the last time is
Stayed in Rossdale.
Rossdale, which was close to Toledo, I think.
Yeah, it's south.
Yeah,
Toledo.
is 8 hours.
Yeah, that's our halfway.
Yeah. So I think like when we get to that area, we can reassess and see what's going on at that point. Yeah,
But we could travel more today. This way, tomorrow it won't be as much travel.
Yeah. I mean, Indiana's not out of the question. Let's figure it. Yeah, let's figure it out when we get to Ohio. Then we'll have a better idea. Looking at the weather now, things can change. The bottom line is Pennsylvania is clear. New York is clear. New Jersey is clear. Ohio is clear, and even like half of Indiana at that point is clear.
How long is it to LaPorte?
No, we're in New Jersey now.
Like if we go back to where
to LaPorte, let me say.
where we stayed last time, because that was like 6 hours, right? Wasn't that like 6 hours from Eau Claire? Well, I don't know. It was hard to gauge because
It was hard to gauge because of the traffic.
of the Chicago traffic.
10 hours and 53 minutes. 730 miles is LaPorte. By the time we would reach LaPorte, it would already be snowing in LaPorte.
So that might be a good time to stop, get there.
We'd be driving through snow for a little bit, but at least we'll be in Indiana.
Because then, how much time from LaPorte to Eau Claire?
So like when we're in LaPorte, like that's like pretty much the end of the snow when we get to LaPorte. And then after that, the snow passes through because that's like the end of where the snow is going to be.
Right.
In 7 hours, it's already snowing over there. From LaPorte to Eau Claire, LaPorte to Eau Claire is 5 hours. Yes. So I think when we get to Ohio, we take a look, see if the weather has changed, and then figure it out from there. Because that's going to be the other. Even if the snow is now already past Chicago, the roads are already stuck in Chicago at that point. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, because like that's the one thing. Like if we're driving through snow, like we can't drive 70, 80 miles an hour, which is going to slow us down in an area that we could be flying through.
Right.
And then you add in hitting Chicago, like specifically when there's going to be traffic.
But then the roads are going to be...
Roads will be
still
fine.
yucky.
Roads will be fine tomorrow.
Well, not if it snows again.
Well, it's not if it snows again. Well, let me see.
Right. What does tomorrow's weather look like?
I can only go 25 hours ahead. But let me just look up specifically the forecast. Let's see. Yeah, Indiana, no snow tomorrow night till 8 o'clock. And then let me check Wisconsin. I'll check Eau Claire. And no snow at all tomorrow in Eau Claire. So you would assume Wisconsin, most of Wisconsin is the same. Yeah, tomorrow's pretty snow-free. Oh. I got to call the school now.
The school.
Can you hold the radio a little bit? What do I tell them? Just that we're on a road trip?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah. It may just be a voicemail.
Please leave your message after the tone and press the pound sign when you have finished.
Hi, this is James. Just calling to report that he will not be in school today. We are on the road and he will not be there. We're on a trip. So if you need to give me a call, I don't know how else to say it. If you need to give me a call to confirm or whatever, have a great day.
Oh my God.
Confirm, press
I don't think you said enough times.
Press 2 to erase and re-record.
I didn't know what to say.
You just had to say James won't be in school today.
But why do you have to give them a reason anyway? Like it's
He didn't have to really.
No.
Here's
He
my.
could've- especially if you're just leaving a message, you could just be like, he's not coming in school today.
I feel obligated.
It's not the school's business to know where their children are.
If I had 1,000 tongues, I would sing with everyone. Voices like a mountain song. Sing, you are my only one. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood that life can be this good. If I lived 1,000 lives, I'd spend them all with you beside. Never-ending deja vu. Never-ending days with you. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Oh, life is wonderful. Oh, life is wonderful. Never understood. Life can be this.
And now I can check the weather situation. All right, so let's see. Weather, Chicago. So we're figuring we'd be in Chicago, like the Chicago area around.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Okay.
That way we're not guessing.
As of now, 4 hours and 26 minutes. 4.5 hours, so that's 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So this is here's the situation at 4:15.
Oh, so it's more Illinois than it is Indiana.
Yeah, it's like it's basically like like Western Indiana. So the question really becomes: is it worth toughing it out, or do we just stop in Indiana, like Eastern Indiana? The problem is like Eastern Indiana, it's 127 now. You know, it's like really the best place to stop is like when we're already in the snow. So like that's the tricky part.
Right.
You know.
And if it's not that bad, I mean, I'm okay driving in snow.
Yeah.
But the problem is we're going to be going through Chicago.
Yeah, we're going to be we're just going to hit a lot of traffic. I say, you know, you're going to be driving at that point. Let's face it, you're the best driver here. right? It's up
I'm
to
not
you.
a good driver.
She's the best driver here.
Okay,
She has a lot of experience on you.
I'll hand it all.
No. So it's going to really be up to you on what you want to do.
Right.
Um,
So if maybe Alyssa drives till we fill up,
yeah.
if you drive a little bit into Indiana, and then we'll see from there. Because this isn't even figuring in like traffic at this point.
It's not. But we can safely assume that there's going to be a lot of traffic because it's Friday rush hour, add in bad weather. It's probably going to be, you would think, 2-hour delays. The other option I would think would be, because we could stop where it's snowing too. It's not like it's a big deal if we stopped where it's snowing. You know what I mean? The snow is passing. Like the snow is gone by the end of the night. You know. So around 4:15, you're saying we'd be. Yeah, it's a tough call because to stop so early to me doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's like, but then you just get running into
You
it.
have a question?
I have a statement. What we could possibly do is go into Chicago, do all that, and after we get through the traffic, if we're like, if the mojo was gone, then stop after Chicago because if Chicago
when we get to
isn't,
Wisconsin.
yeah, because if Chicago isn't as, I think that we should just get past it. But if we decide after Chicago that we're just done, we can stop.
Well, what we could do is we can stop before Chicago, eat dinner, and this way we're fed and we're
going to get an accurate traffic report at that point as well.
we'll be
Yeah.
fed. We'll have eaten. That's what I just said by being fed.
Yes, fed, eaten. We've been eaten by
And
monsters.
we'll have gone to the bathroom, and we'll know if we're gonna be able to do the next 6 hours.
Yeah, and also we'll have a really accurate traffic report
Right.
on what's going on with Chicago. So that's the idea. So we'll stop before Chicago.
Is there no way around Chicago?
It's so hard. The maps these days. I wish there was a way to look
Because
at
maybe there might be a way around Chicago that it might add an hour, but it also gets around
You know what? I'm gonna.
Chicago.
What's the address for the hotel?
You could also just look up the university since it's on the street.
True. I'm gonna try Waze and see if.
I'm sorry that 75 is not fast enough for you. My bad.
This is so weird. Because on Waze it's saying it's 516 miles. And on Google or Apple Maps it's saying it's 600. How is there such a big discrepancy in...
And what's the time?
That's what's your ways?
Yeah, are we switching to Waze?
Wait, are we... Eau Claire, yeah.
Do you have Waze?
I could, if you download it, I could get it.
It's saying 9 hours.
This is 9 hours here, 9 hours and 31 minutes. Then I can report hazards.
I get blocked. I don't want to go in that lane. Everybody in that lane is too scary. And I can go, I'm going a little too fast. I'm going 85.
That's why I got to do the cruise control.
Yeah, there's too many people to do cruise control. When I do cruise, I need there to be less amount of people.
So what do you see, Mary?
If we went past Chicago, we're on 80. If we continue on 80, because at one point, when you get to Chicago, you switch over to 90. Because we're on 80 now, right?
Right. Yeah, we're on 80.
Yeah. At some point, you switch and then you go to 90, and then you go 90 winds up that way, and then you're on 90, pretty much till you get to Eau Claire. So there is a way that if we stay on 80, and it's bringing us more into Illinois, so it would be.
Let me see if I can find traffic forecast in Illinois.
Unless we stay on 80 and then we go 295 north, and then we hit, and then that will take us back to 90. And then what we'd be doing is we'd be going a little bit more west and then going up that, and then we meet up with 90 eventually. I don't know how. I wish there was a way you could just plot it out and it would tell you
Well, I think I like the idea of stopping before, because then we could even do the map and do fastest.
Right.
So if we stop before Chicago, have dinner, and then do fastest route, because at that point the traffic had already started. So it's going to give us the fastest route possibly around the.
But when are we gonna hit snow?
Snow, I'm projecting that we're going to hit snow. I mean, right now snow is already in Indiana, but it's like, it's not a big, it's small. It's not, so to me the snow is actually very unpredictable.
Right.
You know, what kind of snow we're going to hit. Is it going to be very light snow? It could be very light snow. There's not much heavy snow. There's some heavy snow, but like the heavy snow is like in the Green Bay type area of like Wisconsin right now.
Right.
And that's right now. So let's see, like around 4:15, at 4:15, still a lot of Indiana. At 4:15 it's snowing in Toledo, Ohio. And the snow at that point has passed Chicago. So
Right.
that snow is in Indiana. At 4:15 the snow is already gone from Chicago. It's right over, basically like where we stayed the last time, in that area. And the snow is light to moderate, depending on the area. So we can even figure it out then, just like, okay, how are the roads, you know? So I think that's the game plan, that we'll figure it out, and we'll probably have to figure it out after we're already in snow.
Yeah.
But the good news is, like I said, the snow passes through, so it's not going to be an issue then for future traveling.
So we're not gonna go the same way that we went. Instead, we're gonna go to the first staircase in the first cube and bring everything up into the study lounge, because we can prop the door open in the study lounge and just leave everything in the study lounge, since my room is literally right next to it.
Right.
So that way we can bring everything up, and then after we bring everything up, just move it on to my room easier. So we don't
Okay.
have to like walk everything around.
Okay.
And there's not gonna be a billion people there either.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the weekend, right? Oh no.
Yes.
Well, either way.
Well, either way, the study lounge is next to my room. It's
Well, either
literally-
way, you'll be able to park in the main lot for when we're done unpacking the car, because it's
the weekend.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Or if
Well, no, we're not moving in today.
No, yeah, tomorrow. We'll win
tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Because if we get in tonight, you'll just stay at the hotel. with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, which I think, Mary, I think we should just shoot to get in there tonight. Honestly, I think the snow. I think like even if we would get in tonight at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, like that would be better than.
Yeah. And then we could just sleep
Than
in
staying
and
somewhere.
And then we can sleep in, and then wake up
Yeah.
and watch Puss in Boots.
And not
5
not have
times.
to worry about like leaving to do more
So,
driving.
do you want to call?
Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna go straight through and go today.
What's the ETA?
Well, the ETA right now is 9:25, but
Yellow key is sold!
Oh,
it's yours.
Adam, don't go
that's probably
stealing
it. She's gonna leave the keys. She's gonna leave the keys to the white Kia Soul and take the.
Yeah, be like, here, let's trade cars.
Yeah.
Give me your registration and your license. So we're gonna try and get there tonight, because our ETA right now is 9:25, but we think that we'll be able to make it around. But we also haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, and we expect, like, there's some snow in Indiana, and we expect to hit traffic in Chicago. But like, even
Unless
if
we can find a way around Chicago.
but even if like we can,
Yeah, but I think that's going to take us way.
yeah.
Okay.
But even if we can get there like at 11 o'clock, 11:30 even, I think like that's a huge win. And I think we definitely would be able to do that.
And then I can sleep.
How many more hours do you have left?
7.5 if we weren't stopping.
So
But like, isn't that the same length that it took to like get from Barbershop? to
no, that was
Ironhouse?
11 hours.
That was 11 hours.
This
yeah.
is 16 hours.
Yeah, much different. But it's also
12 hours.
but it's also a very different scenario because when we came here the last time,
We left later.
We left like around like 1 o'clock or so after flying in. Where here we left the house at 4 a.m. So it's very different. So like we're gonna actually get there at a reasonable time. Where the opposite, we were gonna have to be driving overnight through the night and get there in the morning.
Which, if there wasn't the storm last time, we could have like definitely have done that. Like we could have come in, relaxed, and left at 4 o'clock in the morning the next day and drove right through.
Yeah. And
But-
that was the plan. That was the plan. But the storm changed everything.
Right. Well, no, we originally were going to stop and leisurely come back.
Yeah.
Alyssa, when are you coming home?
Do it.
But now that we know that, like, if we wake up around like 4,
why
leave
aren't
by
you doing
5,
it?
you know,
Yeah.
even if like we wanted to,
You
even
are
leave
Bluey.
even earlier, you know,
Yeah.
it's definitely doable
I
in one
agree.
day.
I agree.
Attaboy. Do it.
Okay.
Smile for a camera.
So do you want me to call them and let them know that
Yeah, we just need to extend it one night. That we're gonna come in
yeah,
tonight.
because we weren't scheduled for tonight. And what else was I gonna say?
Holiday Inn Express West, this is Willow. How can I help you?
Hi, how's it going? I have a reservation for tomorrow and I need to extend it for tonight as well.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Let me just tomorrow night as well.
Yes.
Okay, anything else I can do for you?
Nope, that'll be it. We expect to be there probably like around like 11 o'clock or so.
Okay, I'll put a note in.
Great.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks so much. Bye. She's like, can you get off the freaking phone already? I don't want to talk to you
So,
anymore.
but now the thing
Enough.
is, do we eat before Chicago or after Chicago? Because now the thing is, do we think that the traffic is going to be better?
I think we eat
I think
before.
we still
Before.
before because
Yeah.
we're gonna be stuck in traffic, and then we're not gonna get out of traffic.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be so hungry.
Yeah, and
So-
then and then your mother's gonna road rage. She's gonna get out of the car. She's gonna start destroying somebody's soul because
So
she's
I
hungry.
think when we get
When we need to get gas, so we have to get gas in.
no, that's
It's
I
too
think
early.
that's
But
too
then,
early.
but before we hit Chicago, well, you know,
So then
as we're
you'll-
leaving Indiana.
So then you'll drive until dinner after we
Yeah.
switch.
Yeah.
And then Madre will drive.
Then
and then
I-
if
then I should
and then
be
if
okay.
if you don't want to drive after Chicago because like you just
Well,
I'll
it's gonna be
drive, I
nighttime,
can
and your
drive.
night vision is not the best.
I
Your
have
mother
good
has the
night-
best night vision. I thought you didn't have good night vision.
she was
no.
just tired.
Yeah.
Oh,
I drive.
okay.
I drive where there's no lanes usually.
Oh, yeah,
so
me, you
Padre, you're not allowed to
you don't
drive.
want me driving, trust me.
besides,
Well, see how the roads are too, because the roads might be wetter there because they've been dealing with snow. Wisconsin's been dealing with snow. Even though you can deal with it, obviously.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting like you live
yeah,
here.
like I kind of
I keep forgetting you live here.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Switch.
I'll park up. Oh my God, we've been here before.
This exact one.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
I want to get another monster.
This is
Or-
only in Ohio.
You're in between two days.
I think she's good. She's good.
I'm fine. And I didn't hit the curb this time.
All right, so now ETA is 10:56.
But it's only 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much more than
Right. So I think this was definitely the right play to just
Go in the
go
area.
through. Stopping at this point would make 0 sense. We'll be at the hotel at a reasonable hour. Oh yeah, definitely, because Chicago is 55 miles away.
And Chicago's also not that long.
Yeah. Illinois is not the one. Yeah.
Illinois.
I did. I said Illinois. I didn't throw the S on there for once.
Illinois doesn't exist.
We're up.
Like this is like the best picture ever.
Why?
All of them are like this.
Look like a supermarket?
Yeah. This is how we're quick.
Was yours like this too?
Yeah,
The one by you?
Yeah, look at this.
Wow, they have like meat.
Yeah.
They sell, it's cooked beef with taco sauce. So all you have to do is just heat it up, and you can make tacos.
What the hell?
This is the mac and cheese by the
All right,
way.
we're moving to Wisconsin just for quick trip. Even though it's cold out.
What is this?
You go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's in the back. James,
I'll get coffee.
So for dinner one day, me and Eli were like, oh, we're gonna get something hot. So I don't remember exactly what we got. I think we got chicken tenders, and then we each got ourselves like the little things of mac and cheese.
Oh,
and it
nice.
was only like
The dollar.
$10.
$1.79.
I mean, like they give like a lot of mac and cheese.
But it's like really hot. Wow, it's like really hot. It's like really hot.
The food is like hot. And then one day after Eli's house, I got myself some buffalo wings and some macaroni and cheese.
And like everything is so affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a perfect for a college student.
Yeah. And then if you want the rotisserie chicken, like heat it up, just pay
Yeah.
a few dollars.
Comment below if you're a college student. Is this like the dream right here?
And they also have like bacon, egg, and cheeses too.
Do you have rewards?
I have free coffee, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to use the free coffee on us.
I
Well, I mean, you
kind
can. I mean, that would be
I
fine.
kind of did We did it!
Yeah, we're here.
We did it!
Hi, Eli.
Here, Eli, you have to take my backpack.
My backpack's like a quarter the size of that.
Okay, well,
And I'm going for engineering.
I have a lot. I have like things in here. I'll take everything. Unless you want to hold everything. Yeah, I'm making hold all my stuff.
That's okay.
Do you want your bath stuff? Do you need that?
I just showered, so I'm not gonna.
All right, we'll
wake up.
We'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
See you. Hasta la.
Hasta la tomorrow. Yup.